You also record substitutions, omissions, insertions, self-corrections, repetition, and when punctuation is ignored. And we have all had practice. I meant to bring my sheet that I did to show an example, but I forgot that this morning. And we also have IRIs. These take a little bit longer than a running record because you start with word lists and have the students read the words in isolation, usually starting like a grade or two below where the student is actually at. And you then have them read selected passages and progressively get them harder and harder until you find where their reading level is at. So this assessment helps determine the independent reading level, which is a score of 95% or higher, the instructional reading level, which is a score of 90 to 95%, and then the frustrational reading level, which is less than 90%. Now that's also assesses comprehension, and you can score that, and if it's 90% or higher, then they are comprehending the material at a independent level. If it is between 75 and 89%, then they're comprehending at a instructional level, and if it's below 75%, then they are comprehending at a frustrational level. Okay, now I just covered two of the reading assessment types, but it is important to note that there are many other types as well. And they are very important to do on a regular basis. So according to Wu and Liu, reading assessment should be well planned and focus on helping the student improve his or her skills. And then another research article I found by Branch says that the main goal of reading assessment should be to help students become better readers. So when you're doing a reading assessment, you're not doing it to see like this is what they're doing wrong. You're trying to help them learn more so that they can start to comprehend better, and eventually you want them to start assessing themselves as they read. Okay. Now we're going to look at readability formulas and text levels. So text levels obviously, and then ATOS and Lexile frameworks. So first, text levels. They involve determining relative position or rank of a book on any scale. So teachers can sit down and kind of like level, this is a lower reading level, and then build it up higher. And then Dr. Hastings wrote an article that says all text levels can be used to help students become better readers. So even if the student is interacting with a higher text level, it can still be used to help the student become a better reader. It just takes more scaffolding from the teacher when they're doing higher text. Okay, then there's ATOS. This is another text leveling system that kind of just looks at the entire book and will level where the book is. And then the Lexile framework. This is a really neat framework actually, because it not only assesses where the students are, it also assesses where the text is. So it uses a double-sided view of things to kind of match reader level to text level. And then this is an article by an anonymous writer, and it was just basically saying how the reader and text should be matched. Okay. These readability formulas help match students to great reading text. Okay, and as we all know, it's cutting time. If I can get this to work.
might have to sign out of it.
Yeah, I think I'm in,
Go to the right up and like, or
Where it says her name.
and then just log me out.
top corner, right here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, the joint code is 529421.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't it? Do we have a few more people still trying to
I had a feeling she knows.
Okay, is everyone ready? Do we have anyone else who needs to? So the first question is, what two types of reading assessments, what are they? Okay, so this was a trick question. There's many types. I didn't touch on that. I only covered two. Question number 2. How often should teachers give students reading assessments?
Oh my gosh, I got it wrong.
On a regular basis. Last question.
I'm not.
What does the lifestyle framework do?
Just clicked. I just clicked.